Okay, so the topic is you left everything for living in farm. Every visitor, every friend, every relative. When we started living, when we started minimizing. See, nobody likes to minimize. Nobody likes to simplify unless their way of living is, creating diseases, creating stress, creating problems. My way of living became so much burden for me. The work, the money, the spending, living in other geographical regions, the urban life, the running around, the loneliness, health issues, financial issues. So definitely, for me, I'm not you. You are not me. My sensibility will be different. Your sensibility will be different. My limits will be different. Your limits will be different. So for me, it was too much. It was all beyond my limits. Just to work in the regular job and stay somewhere and all those things. So after exploring, I was always, if not this, what next? So I changed jobs, I changed careers, I changed places. From government job, I went to private job. From private job, I went to freelancing. But ultimately, I found that the things are repeated. Everywhere, same thing is happening. I'm ending up with burdening myself, overworking, and getting exhausted. So I started simplifying. The thing that I did is minimize the work, minimize the expenses, minimize the eating habits, minimize goals and everything. But you see, I'm here. I'm not gone. I'm not destroyed. So that means it all has worked. So people coming to me, asking, sending messages, calling. You left so many things. You left a big job and all that thing. What did I get here? I no more have that feeling that I should leave this way of living and go to some other way of living. Earlier I had that, but not now, not anymore. So that means the simple, minimalistic, off-grid, farm life, self-sustained, self-reliant lifestyle had really, you know, helped me. That's why I no more feel like quitting this, going away from this. But you see, the people coming, they are really concerned. They feel I'm in some trouble, financial issues and all. No, I was in trouble earlier. So what did I get out of this way of living? The first and foremost thing I got is I don't have any fixed schedule of working now. I work whenever possible, and I just don't work if I'm not interested to work anymore. So I'm free to work as I wish, when I wish. Okay. And earlier that was not feasible when I was working in a government job or private job. So I'm definitely more free now. I can say I got freedom. What do I do with this freedom? Right? Does this have any value? Yes, definitely it has a lot of value. I grow vegetables, I grow fruits, I read, I write, I do yoga, I do meditation, I pursue my hobbies, I do camps. In the camp, they ask me, when will you be doing next health camp? Because we are benefited by this. When you will be coming to Kalburgi again? When you will be coming to Bidar again? I say, if I'm bored, if I want to make some money, I will come. Otherwise, I'm not really interested to come again here, with a schedule, with a timeline, timetable, dates, and all those things. So they feel surprised, they feel offended. It's fine, I don't have any issue with that. You can feel anything you want. It's your right. So I got freedom. But I also say there is no such thing called freedom unless I allow myself to, be free. Then what I got? I got air, oxygen. Pranasya pranaha. It is called life of the life. What is oxygen? It's life of the life. Definitely, I'm living in a forested area. There are lots of trees, no industry, no vehicles, no electronics. So the air is very clean. I'm extremely delighted when I discuss about this thing. I got air, okay. I got life energy. There is a saying in our local language, "Ghali chalo ada." Literally, it means air is good. Ghali chalo ada, air is good. It means that everything is good. If something is wrong, the air becomes bad. If there are more people, some mining, some pollution, some activity going on, vehicles or industry, the very first thing that gets affected is air. So I got air, right? Then I got contact with soil. Then I got, I can pursue anything, live any way I like. So what else I need? What about money? They say they somehow think that if I'm living like this, I may not be making enough money. No, I'm making enough money to take care of myself, my family for today, tomorrow, and in future as well. I'm not suffering. I'm not financially in any way of trouble. Okay. In fact, you will see I and you when in a regular job, when high earning work profession, there I had financial troubles. The expenditure was more than earning. The way of lifestyle was too much expensive. It was not controlled. But I ultimately learned what I really need, where I should spend, where I should not spend. I'm not miser. Whatever is necessary, I buy it. I'm least worried when I'm buying something. But this way of life eliminated debt from me. From 8 years, I don't have any debt. No EMI, no need to pay any interest, no housing loan, no home loan, no health insurance, no home rent, no electricity bill, no water bill. But how you are surviving? The people still ask. Here I am. I have survived. I am very good. See, this is the woolen cap made by my wife. It's very nice, warm and cozy. Handmade, original woolen, not available in the market. But the wool costs hardly 200 rupees, made with love, right? This is something that happens when we understand how to spend, where to spend, what's our need, and all that, right? So, what did I get? I got so many things. I got safety, I got security, I got freedom from loneliness. When you are with the people, around people, surrounded by people, that is the time you will feel most lonely. Now I am alone but not lonely. Then I was not alone but lonely. I'm talking about myself, okay? You may be very much enjoying the company of others. That's fine. I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about me all the time, right? There are many people who are like me but struggling. So this could be of some help to me. And some people think that it's so easy. The city job, city life, employment, and all that was a burden, and no, there is no such thing called burden or freedom from burden. That had its own tasks, own targets, own commitments, and this comes with its own commitments and targets and goals. But one difference is here I am able to decide what to do, what not to do, when to do, and all. Their absolute control is not there. When I'm working with others, for others, by others, whether private or government job, their decision making is not in my control. Here, decision making is in my control. If there are weeds at my place in my land, I can decide whether to do weeding today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, or if not possible, I will just employ someone. But no such possibility exists when we are employed. So you see, this is some other kind of freedom we get in this way of living. So whatever I was frustrated of, I lost that, and I got whatever I needed when I started living this way. Right? Take care.